Wanted to show you this new build I've been using on my second account. It's going to be Colossus, Berserker, and hopefully Verdant, but it'll make more sense as we play. I'll explain things as we go. But early game, we're going to go fairly heavy on the econ. We're just leveling up once here in round 3. So we'll hit level 4 next round. At level 6 and 7 is where we're going to be rolling down. So it's just going to depend on how healthy we are at given points. But you'll see it play out. We definitely want to pick up the Ray. Tier 1s we're wanting is the Ray, the Monkia, and the Archie. If we hit stage 3 of the Ray, that's good, but we don't necessarily need it. The reason we're having this in is for the 3rd fighter, and we're going to have Templar as well. 2 other fighters are going to be the Berserkers, so the Riplants. The Riplants we definitely want to hit stage 3. Monkia, ideally stage 3, we're okay with stage 2 again. The reason for that is the Monkia already has Berserker at stage 2. The Riplants need stage 3, and the Riplants is going to be the main carry as well. Cling, perfect. The Cling is going to be one of the main tanks. And we're going to need to hit stage 3 for this as well, because that will give him Colossus. The Caradillo we need as well, which is, oh sorry, that's the other tier 1. So first PvE round, we're still just not using anything to level up. We're going to have one more round at level 4. We'll try get to level 6 before we start rolling down at all. On a Mega, going to shield and immune will be huge on the Riplants, so we'll grab that. Because the reason we want stage 3 Archie is because he doesn't get Verdant until stage 3. Now the wins I've had, I haven't completed stage 3, so I've won them without Verdant, but this would be very ideal. It's just super hard because Archie is quite contested at the moment. Everyone's using it for the Scion build. So pick these up, but don't stress if you only get the stage 2. We're just going to slow level above 70 to level 6 until the next PvE round, which is I think is at 12. So even if we lose the next couple, we're just going to have to deal with it. It's too early to start using your econ until after the PvE round 12. Wow, he already has a Achilleon. It wasn't on the board. That's crazy. So he must have rolled down actually, or he got super lucky. So our odds of getting the Achilleon is almost 0, I'd say. We go Thorns, could be pretty big, but we'll go just the flat tank stats. We're going to slow roll because we're still really healthy. So slow rolling means we're not going to go past 70. There's the Cling. Whereas hyper rolling would just be using literally all your gold as well, doing it as fast as you can. We will play the A-Door a bit later, but it's just too much on the bench to hold right now. Perfect. Oh, there's the Archie, another Monkia. The Ray, very good. In fact, the Ray I'm going to put in. Another Ray and arrow code. Perfect. So we can relax here. Getting close on the Caradol and the Monkey. These are ideally this is what we would finish. We already know we're probably not going to finish this, but we'll hang on to the Archie anyway. If our bench gets full or whatever, we can always sell this. It is probably worth, even if you're not really close to finishing it, you just never know late game. You can still pick these up at level 8, 9, and as people die, those Archies will go back into the pool as well. So I think it was Dimitri that we'll keep an eye on. If he ends up going to 0, all those Archies he had will go back to the pool. There's the Raptor. We'll just take that out. Another Archie. And we'll just get rid of these for now. The shield on the Raptor. Very omnibound on the Monkia. So as soon as we hit probably one of these two, the Monkia or the Caradello, we'll probably end up just going to 7 and start rolling down there. Because obviously level 7 we're a bit stronger and we get a higher chance of the tier 3s, which we also need to complete. We're in a bit of an awkward situation. So you might get in a situation where you, let's say you find a Monkia or a Caradello and you got no room on the board. I'd probably sell the Rays. But you wouldn't be wrong to sell the Archie, given that we know we're probably not going to hit it. Unless Dimitri falls out. Okay. Got execute or the stacking attack speed. This is very hard. I'm going to go stacking attack speed on the Monkia. The execute and attack damage may have been better on the, but this could be fun to see. Nothing. Wow, there's an Archie. I really want to complete the monkey now that we've... there's a ripe plants, nice. Wow, no monkeys. I wonder if anyone else is playing it. We can't scout at the moment, but it'd be nice to know. That's gonna help once a scouting comes into play. You might scout and see if someone else is playing the exact build. If they've already hit a Monkia or a Caradello, you might decide, okay, let's go to 7 and try hit these tier 3s instead of staying here rolling down for the tier 1s. But this isn't a contested build, so I'm sure it shouldn't be too contested. Yeah, someone else has got the Archos. There's the cling. Yeah, we're going to give up on these rays. Caradello. Can't believe we're not hitting any monkeys. So I'm just going to relax there because we do have the PvE round. So I'm just going to stay at 50. Go Lifestorm. This is considered OP at the moment. It's not broken, but it's definitely OP. And who do we want to put it on? Put it on the Caradello. It's arguably better maybe on the Twine, but there's no guarantee we'll hit the stage 3 just yet. And where is this Monkia? There's one. There it is. Just got it. Cool. So we could have made the decision to go 7 there after we hit the Caradello, but we only needed a couple more Monkias, and I was pretty sure no one else is really playing it, so we got that. Now we can just go 7 or even 8 and roll down at 8. But we'll see how we go. We only need 2 more Raptors to get to the ripe land, so we'll probably roll down at 7. Let's just go to 7 now. We're on a little bit of econ, but we're on a big win streak. And I actually don't have anything to put in. I guess we will just put the Raptor in. Alright, we are gonna... We'll grab this. We really want the Fern. There's another Raptor. There's a Fern. Okay, we'll chuck this in here. Gives us Empath. Real quick, if you haven't already, consider using my creator code Web3 in your account settings. That'll help me out a lot. And if you wanted to check out any other teams that I've showcased on the channel, they'll all be linked down below. There's the Empath Sign build from my last video. That's currently the best build. Also some other fun builds there as well. So we hit the Raptors, or the Ripe Lands. I think I'll probably go to 8 now. It's not worth just rolling down for the Twine. We could either pick this up naturally or roll down at 8. At 8 we're going to put the 8-or in. Actually, I'm so far ahead, I might just buy these 2 now, even though it ruins the econ a little bit. So we really just need to finish the Fernite for Templar, and we'll chuck in the 8-or at level 8. Versing the Scions, the 8-or Adorino is going to be targeted quite a lot, and it's quite crucial that he lives. So this will mean he's probably going to live. It's a lot of energy resistance and obviously the regen. So you'll see how that plays out, but that's going to be huge for our decoys, or these ones that play at the back and tank a lot of the sign damage. So he did get through there, Caradello. But our Berserkers are just so big. Round 22 PvE round, we just chilled. And now we can easily just go all the way to 8. Oh, we're still over 70 after going to 8. And we're just going to roll down a little bit here. Try hit the Fern and the Adorino. More clings, perfect. Should put this in, we'll chuck that there. There's the Adorino, perfect. Just chuck you there, we can put you there. Probably do want... Probably could have put the Berserkers at the back here as well, even if they get targeted a little bit. I don't really want them hitting the Axodon, but we're so tanky right now that I think we should be fine. These 4-second stuns are huge from this augment. Another one. A huge stun from the Fern. Stunned everything. Yeah, even without this augment, the buffed up Corridolox, we definitely still win that. Perfect. There's Templar. So we want the Adorino further as target, just to be tanking the beams. Chuck these on the front line. He might swap sides, which we can't really control. Put all this here. Fernite over here, and we'll just chuck these here, even though they might have a longer path around. It's just if they swap sides, we don't want them here and then maybe being the first to get targeted. Not going to go for a stage 3 Fernite. And we don't hit the twine. Where is... yeah, Dimitri's still in second, so we know he's got 9 of these. Unless he sold it. And then there's another 3 here. Most people will probably have our Archos, so we'll hold on to them till late game. We still might just get lucky and finish these. Because we only need 2 more Archies. And that'll be huge. That'll mean we have 2 Verdant. Look at the monk here. Oh wow, there's the cling. So that's the Colossus now. It's huge. And we don't need to roll down anymore. These are the back. I think our front line, our fighters, Berserkers are strong enough to just nuke this, even though we'll get blinded for a short amount of time. And because we have 2 Colossus now, our backline should be able to tank for quite some time. We also have Templar, so Templar is stealing resistances and giving it to nearby allies. So it's making us even tankier, them weaker. And it also does extra damage on every 3rd or so attack. Oh, he's finished both of these. So he's got Vanguard. Got some okay augments. Oh, he's got Slayer. Let's see what his team comp is. Dust, Predator, Vanguard. You can see our Berserkers, just so nuts. Wouldn't be wrong to just go straight to 9 here. I definitely could. And I'll just put in another Empath. Probably the Ebb. But we can be a little bit greedy here. So he has picked up Verdant. Let's see, he's got Verdant, Psion Empaths. And he did swap sides. Let's see what the damage chart looks like. So he just doesn't have Granite, so I think the Verdant obviously going to be a bit tanky, but Granite's probably a bit more tanky. Monkey is hyper, he's about to go crazy. That's just this stun. It's so big. Steel Energy is just going to be too good, I think. And I'm going to put it on the Adorino, is just quite tanky. Alright, it's just me and Dimitri now. I'm going to go straight to 9. So we just moved our positioning a little bit just to get the corridor out of the way. Just to kind of see or highlight how good this team is, even with bad positioning and getting this Life Force out, this Life Storm out of the way. Okay, damage charts. Yeah, just absolutely chewing through their front line. Cool. So there you have it. So I hope that all made sense. There was a little bit lucky with that augment, but as you can see, it didn't make a huge difference in that last round anyway. Again, if you haven't already, consider using my creator code Web3 in your account settings, and let me know if you have any questions down below.